Hey guys, welcome back to Dry Racing. And today, we should have been racing, but it's rained out, so we're working on other things. As you can see, we're here in Betty Lou, our old GMC. Well, it's not a GMC video, it's a Fiesta video. As you guys saw, I had major issues with the Fiesta on 6 Summer. Ended up having to call it. Well, we're gonna get the Fiesta, tow it back here to the shop, and I guess kind of start tearing it out so we can pull the engine. Probably not pulling the engine today, but at least get a good look at things. But the fun part's actually going to be getting it here because they're going to be towing it behind the GMC. So let's get on down the road and see how this is going to work.
You know, we don't do it. Betty Lou never gets any love, does she?
No.
She just gets put to work. Hauling wood,
Workhorse.
it's a workhorse. She's running smooth.
Yeah.
It's amazing if you don't touch it.
Yeah. You got to quit touching things.
I know you gonna dig this.
There we go.
Found on road dead, huh?
Yeah. Doesn't help that I killed it.
Well, Ricky, don't.
Battery and hopefully the battery's not dead.
Well, you just need it to get your steering to work.
Yeah. So.
We'll push her out on the road, find a way to strap it down, and give her a tug.
Yep.
Nothing sketchy going on here.
No.
Good luck. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah. That was pretty uneventful. Not too many NPCs out to get in our way, but there was a couple.
Yeah, about 4 miles
Yeah.
across town. And yeah, throw that under your hood, Ricky. And then if we need to hook it up to the tractor or snatch it, get it the rest of the way, we'll do that. I'm gonna get the truck out of the way, open up the building, and then we're gonna push it the rest of the way. So we gotta go down this hill, try to make the corner into the building.
Well, it's been a minute since this car's been on lift, and last time was for modifications. That probably led to its demise. But it's up on the lift. I must say, what I really like about these Max Jacks is just how easy they are to move. Having a couple different spots in the shop. We decided to go backwards in the shop to have all this extra room to work and not have to fight with the front wall of the building. Our tools are right there. We get a cart over here.
A lot more lights.
Oh yeah, tons more light. We should probably put those ones back in.
I'll bring the ladder in. Let's fix that. Yeah.
But
Then I can park the truck here overnight.
yeah.
Get it back in the shop.
So we have to. I don't know how far into tearing it down today we're gonna get. Probably, if anything more, just explore how we want to do it. Told a couple different ways: taking the whole front end off, or just dropping the whole.
I'm thinking of dropping the cradle. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards.
So, don't know what all that's going to entail, but I know, like the back of my hand, how to get this whole front side off.
So we want to take the cowl off right away, I think. And then we should put the bore scope down and see if we can see anything. Why don't we do that? And then we can put that in this video.
Yeah.
All right, let's get after it. Hey, Ricky, how's that lightweight race battery working for you?
It's light. Oh, it's good for.
I brought you something.
Yeah, it's definitely not great for more than racing.
Guy needs a jump box for that battery, don't
Jump box, and you have the doors open and like loading for like we were 6 Summer, you know, open shut, and lights being on for just a little bit too long thing is died, so.
So he's trying to throw something in the hatch, and of course the battery's dead, so we got to charge the battery.
You know, modern technology can't open a hatch with a dead battery. It's not a mechanical latch.
And his doors are locked, so we'll get the windows down, and it's always something, Ricky. So you're pretty sure it's cylinder number 3?
Yes.
Okay,
It's not supposed to be black.
hang on. Well, it's not crushed, so that means you didn't have pieces flying around. It's pretty rich. I don't know, maybe the problem's not so bad. Let's get the borescope down there. Well, really hard to see with the...
Might be able to see. Yeah, there's chunks and whatnot all over the top of that piston.
That is not good.
So, regardless, I think the engine does need to come out.
Yeah, coming out anyway, so why don't we just get after that? And...
Yep.
All right.
All right, we made a little bit of progress. It's not by no means a how-to, but it's the way we're going to be doing it. Probably doing something wrong, but disconnected the shift linkages. There's 3 bolts down there. Got the battery box out. Which the ECU is attached to the battery box.
Get the air box out.
Yep, and we're about to go under. I think there's a few other things we disconnected. We're about to go under, drain the coolant, and while we're down there, that's draining. Take off the charge pipes that go to the front. Except we're gonna drop the whole cradle.
I think the real challenge is getting the air conditioner pump off into the side, the compressor.
Yeah.
And because we don't want to lose our charge, and see if we can do this and not screw up our air conditioning.
Yeah.
So it'll go up and down a few times. We'll get it.
Yeah. So far, it's pretty basic stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Pull the charge pipe off, and it looks like it is
That's the intake. That's right after the turbo.
right after
Before the
turbo.
intercooler,
Yeah.
and it's full of oil. Yeah, that's not good. I wonder if seal on the turbo went, or...
I don't know. It still doesn't explain stuff on the top of the engine.
No. Doesn't, yeah, the piston and everything. So yeah, let's keep going. But we've got to take that intercooler out. So we got to take the nose of this thing off.
Yep.
So before we start,
I probably need a new intercooler if that thing's clogged full of oil.
yeah, we might be able to clean it. I think we can clean it. Why don't we, let's take the nose of this thing off too. It'll make everything else easier.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, man. Let's keep going.
Well, after further digging, kind of are switching routes from dropping the whole cradle to maybe coming out the front, because realize with this gone, the engine's like right there.
Right. The engine's not really over the cradle. It's really off-centered. And your buddy was telling you, take it out the front. It's not wrong.
Yeah.
So
But we didn't really get that far set back doing it the way we're doing.
I hung the brakes. We didn't need to do that. I can put them back in a minute. You got 4 bolts in this whole...
4 bolts over there, 4 bolts over here, and then you have some wires attached to that, but that comes apart.
Yeah, we'll pull it all off, and then...
And so, yeah, this whole piece, that's these 4 bolts, has the radiator. What is that? The radiator for the air conditioning.
Yep.
Has that on there. Has this whole setup. Literally, that all just comes off one chunk. The only thing you got to worry about though is the
Your prop rod, yeah, was held up. Figured that out. We didn't want the hood crashing down.
So we're gonna have to come up with an idea for that. But other than that, I think we're fine.
Yeah, let's get this nose off.
And hopefully we'll have good results for you after this comes off. Well, it came off like we thought, and life hack, if you take that off, super easy access to an oil
Look at
filter.
that, right on the filter. Just take the front of the car off.
So if you ever need to kill a little extra time while changing the oil, oh, I just got to change the oil real quick. Take it all off and you have direct access.
That's pretty dirty transmission fluid, Ricky. might explain why you're missing third. Nice. Seems we did that on the other car, didn't we? Oh. So we're gonna pull the axle so we can get the engine and transmission out together and separate them on the floor, because I don't think we have enough room to separate them here. I know it can be done, but it doesn't look fun at all. So we'll take it out together, right? One piece?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, literally a few weeks later, I don't remember where we left off, but I believe we were talking about what we need to do next. And to get the engine and transmission out together, since we decided we're coming out the front, we needed to remove the half shafts from the transmission. And we covered that I think a couple different times when we did the transmission video. And I think we did a whole video on replacing the half shaft. So it's all, we got all that. But now we're concerned about getting the wiring harness undone. Because we really don't want to take all this apart, spread it out, and then try to have to reroute it all later. We're trying to do as minimal as possible and just try to, track down the source of our problem. So we unhooked the computer. I think one is to the body, one is to the engine. These are pretty simple. I think there's a little tab and you pry them back and it literally pushes right out. And then this is to the engine, and it's kind of the same thing. There's a little tab, pull this out, it kind of works their way out, but I believe there's a little...
I'll go ahead and pull that out and show them now.
Yeah, little tabs.
We fought this one.
And you go... Where were those tabs at?
Tab was down in here and I just pried up.
Yeah, and that was able to get that rotate the back the rest of the way. Otherwise, if you didn't do that, it didn't come out all the way. So it was a little bit of a bear. And now it's all separated here. We got to get in here somewhere. And
still have the hydraulics. Let's look at that real quick. So that's your bleeder.
Yep. And then this is where it goes. Runs up, back into here.
So we'll have to.
There.
Yep, we'll get the hydraulics off.
Runs around and
wherever it makes sense. Get a plug.
But yeah,
end up having to flush this out pretty good. Of course, your shifter. You got the exhaust off.
Yeah.
So once we get the hydraulics, finish the wiring harness, which are really close, then it's a matter of motor mounts. We'll get the cherry picker over here.
Yeah, it should be pretty quick. Once we figure out everything's separated, yeah, just nut and bolt, come right out.
Right. So we didn't have to mess with this ahead of time. We probably should have left that alone. It'll go back together, right? I mean,
yeah, get a new belt anyway, so if it's all apart, might as well.
Right.
All right, let's keep moving. Oh, we got the cherry picker attached. We got the motor mounts, I believe, detached. Saw my light flash before my eyes removing the rear motor mount. Luckily, it was attached up here.
Just spun a little bit, rotated back.
Yeah. But I think everything's detached. So now...
Hey, would it be a good idea to take the hood off for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that? All right.
Now we're gonna, this is where you test the tensile strength of everything else that's in your engine bay that you forgot to detach. So, I think we're good, but I guess we just start.
Yeah, nice and easy. Go up. Did you? Okay, you got those bolts out? Good.
Mm-hmm. So this will all come out as one.
So we threw a chain around the transmission and we threw a chain around this hole.
Yeehaw.
Keep going. Hope the car don't fall back.
No, we're dripping more stuff, so.
Well, you'll get that.
Oh, we're dripping coolant everywhere. I guess I'll get that.
Hang on. We'll probably want to grab this a little different going back in, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's loose. Maybe pull it back. What do you think? Do I need to hold it? Wires? That stays with.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
not I don't see anything over here.
So the real trick, leave the wires with the engine.
Oh.
What do you see? Is there a hose?
Oh wait, no, that's never mind. That's
Got a fuel line,
that goes with.
a couple water lines. That's all out.
All right, I think we just
Pull it back. I'd help you, but it's kind of fun watching you struggle. Hey, hang on. Yeah, the engine. Hang on. I'm gonna push. Can
Oh, we have to rotate it.
no, the engine's hit. Oh, there you go. Now I'll go straight back.
Yeah, we're just cooling everywhere.
Hey, you didn't leave anything attached.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. All right.
Wow.
Hey, good job. We got to get the old block off the stand. At least we know what bolts and how to attach that, but we got to separate the motor and transmission. All right. Let's find something to set this on
All right.
and see what we're going to pull off. Okay, we repositioned. That's how we're going to go back in. There's a bracket right there we attach to. Ricky's going to go ahead and pull all the transmission bolts off. We're going to throw them all in the baggie. Get this transmission off the engine. Let's see what that clutch looks like.
I mean, there's hot spots, but not bad. Looks like there's still a lot of life left on that clutch.
Okay, just don't touch it with the greasy fingers.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get a bag and we'll stick that in there, big freezer bag. Yeah, we'll have to. You gave her a hot supper a time or two.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yep. Well.
Of course, we scuffed that up last time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
No, that's the pressure plate. That was new, the flywheel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this down and get a baggie for that.
How's that look?
Doesn't look horrible. Got the same hot spots.
Yeah, I think before we took those, there was like multiple hot spots all the way around. Now it's just.
It's funny how it's grabbing in 3 spots. Yeah. I'll flip that over. Let's see the other side. All right, we'll look at it a little closer. See if we replace it. I marked a T for transmission side. I think the clutch is marked, but and it looks like the thinner end. Yeah, it's asymmetrical, so there is a engine side.
Yeah.
Engine side has the bigger side. We'll just look at the video.
Yeah.
Put it back. All right, let's put it in the baggie.
Oh, wait.
There you go, get around the stand.
When did it come down?
Think so?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, is it? Oh, you're underneath. I see what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. All right, Ricky, it's on the stand. What do you think? Let's take the exhaust manifold off, pull all this turbo stuff off. You got the oil line. And then the exhaust manifold bolts. You got an oil feed right there. So let's take care of the oil. Might as well take that off too.
Yeah.
Taking the manifold off, so we got to get the alternator out of the way. There's a couple in the front, Ricky. I think right there. Oh, we got wires on there.
Probably. Got the little plastic cover off, and man, this is 130,000 miles of very, very regular oil changes.
That is clean.
It's not the hazy brown, golden color that people say is clean. Now this is
a clean engine. Wow. Good job, Ricky.
I don't think I've ever seen one this clean with that many miles.
Well, we know this has never missed an oil change.
Never.
Not from new.
Yeah.
Okay, we found top dead center, firing. Intake and exhaust valves are closed. There are some timing marks. There was a paint mark originally. So we marked everything, where the belt, where the cam goes. Looks like we're 180 off on the sensor at the crank. And we're getting ready to take the tensioner off. We can start pulling this head off.
All right, we got the cams on everything. It turns out you do need to take those gears out. And we kind of had one loosened. So before you do that, take a lot of good measurements, pictures, mark everything so you know kind of where to start when you're putting these things back together. But we're to the point now, ready to take the head off and see if piston 3 is really messed up or not.
You attached something there?
I think so.
Okay, why don't you knock that off first?
Try that again.
All right, let's see what it looks like underneath. I don't want to turn the head over. We don't want to drop the lifters out. We'll examine that a little bit later. Yeah, this one's number 3. Let's get some more light on this. A lot of cross hatching still in there.
There's all the bits.
You're finding bits? Yeah.
And this probably fell in when we were taking things apart, but
Some goofy looking pistons. All right. Let's rotate the motor, bring that piston to the top and see if, let's see. This one's tight in the bore, a little bit of side to side. So just go ahead and spin the motor.
oh, it's seems pretty loose.
That's not good. Want to take that gasket off?
Yeah.
See what it looks like. Careful with it. Definitely a piston
loose.
problem.
Yeah, it's a lot looser in there than the other ones.
So, like a broken ring or something. So, we're going to have to flip this motor over, take the oil pan off, and pull that piston. Well, moment of truth. Anything exciting in there?
Yes.
Oh, this is bad.
Ooh.
Yeah. Not good. Oh yeah, you got... That's a oil control ring.
So rings.
Yeah, but all kinds of metal all through the motor. Through your oil pump, through everything.
That's what the oil filter's for, right?
Ooh.
But when I drained the oil, there was no glitter, there's no chunks, nothing. So,
Well, let's pull this piston out and see what we're up against. Oh, that's not looking good.
I think it broke a piston.
Got chunks there, chunks there. We got a broken piston.
Ooh. But the bore looks good.
It does.
That's what's crazy.
So we can save the block, but boy, we got some work ahead of us. Holy cow.
That screen might have saved part of the engine. Like spears in there, part of the ring and whatnot.
That's your oil control ring in there. Okay, we got the windage tray off. Why don't we spin the motor around so we can get at that connecting rod?
Yeah. Oh, can I see the chunk of piston that's...
We'll know in a minute. Okay, these are all Torx.
All right, well, once again, we lost footage or lost track of time and getting video and such. But pretty much we took the piston out just to see what was wrong and broke the piston. There was chunks all up in the engine, but the bore looks fine. So that's a good sign. I don't know if we oiled it out. We'll have to measure for that and everything. But up in there, what we want to do, the right thing is probably tear the whole thing down and make sure we clean all the metal out of it.
Right, so that's why you couldn't continue on sick week or sick summer.
Yeah.
Your engine was down with a broken piston. There was...
and I didn't have a replacement, and from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, you can't get bearings. You just can't get these things. It's just non-existent at the moment.
I looked at 4 different suppliers and cannot get anything right away. So this is kind of sitting on hold. So what's your plan?
We have a backup car.
Backup car. Okay, so we're going to yank the engine out of that?
Yeah, yep. It's, well, we got it right outside here, but we'll show
You'll have to
that.
watch the next video, I guess, huh?
Or it might be in this one. I don't remember how that's all going. But regardless, we have a backup car, running engine, bad transmission, pretty clean interior, really. So we'll decide what we all want to do with the whole car. But the engine has 120,000 miles on it, but from a stock turbo. We put the borescope all around it, and it looks clean. The cams look clean.
Actually, it was a pretty clean engine.
So I'm not afraid of slapping it in. If it's temporary till we get this thing back to full form or whatever the case may be, then we'll do that. So yeah, but surprisingly too, like I said, the bore looks good.
And
the bearings aren't horrible either. Of course, this car's never missed an oil change, so.
no, and your piston skirts look pretty good too. On the coating, just barely any. That looks really nice.
So
Pretty well maintained.
yeah, it sucks.
Driven pretty hard,
Oh yeah.
but well maintained. That
Right.
is one clean engine.
So yeah, we'll have to figure out what we want to do here. Probably rebuild it, but who knows? We got, like I said, we got temporary.
Short term, we'll put an engine in it. Yeah. Just swap
And
it
I
out.
think my run for plan is to go back to 29 pounds of boost where it was before we started really cranking it up to try to go faster. And I think that was just the well, besides me being dumb, trying to do a pull on a warm engine, but this thing probably would have kept going. But probably go back to that level of boost because we were running about the same times anyway. So we got to think more longevity because we can't be doing this again, considering we can't get parts. So like I said, that's the plan. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.